Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we start in chapter 5, ethical leadership and corporate governance. We already posted everything about it. I'm just want to go over real quick for a few points, I guess. It started with the story on not rage on the tarmac at JFK. JFK, it's John F. Kennedy Airport, which is in New York. Miss Chu, daughter of Korean airline chairman, scolded a flight attendant who gave her an unopened bag of nuts while on the tarmac at JFK Airport. Ms. Cho stated nuts should have been served on a plate because this is the proper procedure. يعني هي بس عشانها بنت اللي هو رئيس او رئيس المدير التنفيذي لشركة الطيران الكورية، اللي هي زعقت او اهانت احد الفلايت اتندنتس اللي هو موظفة الطيران عشان جابت لها باكيت اللي هو المكسرات في باكيت مسكر مش في صحن. قالت لها لازم تجيبيه ايش؟ في طبق. ثم رجعت الطائرة من الجيت من عند البوابة حتى تنزل المضيفة او المضيف اللي ازعلها. هذا ادى الى تأجيل طبعا return to the gate caused a 20-minute flight delay. أدى إلى تأجيل الرحلة ب20 دقيقة. Of course, the chairman of Korean airline stripped his daughter of all her titles and duties at KA for her foolish behavior. طبعا والدها اللي هو المدير التنفيذي أزال عنها كل المميزات وكل الألقاب أو المناصب اللي كانت تحملها بنته بسبب اللي هو تصرفها الغبي كما قال. Korean airline faced sanctions in attempt to cover up Miss Cho's not rage. طبعا هم واجهت عقوبات اللي هي الطيران الكورية بسبب انها حاولت التغطية على افعال بنت المدير التنفيذي. Miss Cho indicted on charges and K executive, Korean airline executive EO, was charged for pressuring employees to lie about the incident. طبعا هي أدينت وتشارج اللي هي بنته for وهو حتى أبوه أدين لأنه كان بيضغط على الموظفين عشان يكسبوا بشأن هذا الحدث حتى يكذبون بهذا. Miss Cho sentenced to a year in prison for not rage. وحكم عليها بالسجن لمدة سنة بسبب هذا الحادث. من هنا بدأت نحكي عن الethical leadership اللي هي القيادة الأخلاقية. We're gonna go, like I said, we're going to go through it. The demonstration of normatively appropriate conduct through personal actions and interpersonal relationship. The promotion of such conduct to followers through two-way communication, المباشر بين two ways, reinforcement وهي إعادة التأكيد والديسيجن ميكينج واتخاذ القرارات. هنا we go into the difference between transformational leadership and transactional leadership اللي هي قيادة تحويلية. Developing a long-term vision for the company. That's one of the characteristics of the transformational leadership. Key traits: inspirational motivation, idealized influence, individualized consideration, and intellectual stimulation. Authentic transformational leadership may be ethical. طبعا transformational leader should be ethical أو أخلاقية. We're still talking about the principle of ethical power goes under purpose, perspective, patience, and persistence. Purpose هو الهدف، perspective اللي هي الوجهة أو النظر أو العمق، patience الصبر، مثابرة، persistent هو المثابرة أو الإصرار. هنا we're still talking about the difference between the transactional and the leadership and the transformational leadership. Transactional also focuses on operational and routine activities within the firm. It is argued that this is more a managerial trait in which control is used to protect the status quo of the firm, and the use of contingent rewards and management by exceptions to manage employees. Same thing. Now I did the comparison for you for transformational and transactional. Transformational is organic and interdependent view of external events. Transaction is independent views of external events. A transformation is more altruistic motives are supported by the deontological, philosophical, and the other one, transaction, is it follows the theological framework. And the transformational focuses on social obligations, and the transaction focuses on individual obligations, which we should know what is the difference. تمام. Okay, we're talking about the transformation from a moral person to ethical leaders. وكيف تحويل الشخص من الشخص العادي الأخلاقي لقائد أخلاقي ليقود أو زي. The traits, behaviors, decision making leads to the moral manager. Also, we have a comparison here between an unethical leader and an ethical leader. Moral person and moral managers. The unethical, of course, has weak moral person and weak moral manager. Drive to reward their own self-interest. Examples include Jeff Skilling, Bernie Ebbers. We don't need to talk about this. Ethical leader, the ultimate ethical goal of any manager. Ability to use grounded ethical characteristics and transfer them to others within the organization through the characteristics of a moral manager. We also talk about a hypocritical leader and inconsistent leader. Also is the same thing. القائد المنافق والقائد اللي غير مثابر أو غير ما اللي بيكملش يعني بيخلصش what he started. The inconsistent leader is strong ethical traits, behaviors and decision making of a moral person, but is not able to transfer those values to other employees. Inconsistent because of the contradictory strength of the individual moral values and weak characteristic of a moral manager. يعني هو يحب الأخلاق وخلوق ولكنه لا يستطيع نقل هذه الأخلاق للموظفين ولا يستطيع أن يفضل عليه لأنه إيش شخصيته ضعيفة weak characteristic. Hypocritical, somebody who says one thing but ethical values and does the other. يعني منافق ومن يقول شيئا ويفعل الآخر. Corporate governance ما يسمى الحوكمة اللي هي corporations, the system that are used by firms to control and direct their operations and the operations of their representative, the employees, provides a method in which the ethical vision can be measured and validated. The board of directors represent the interests of the stockholders, maybe inside the board member or outside board members. Inside board members have direct financial ties to the firm, and the outside they have no direct financial ties to the firm, للمؤسسة. We got core ethical values that guide the behavior of board members. There's ethical values also that guides اللي هم مجلس الإدارة. Honesty, integrity, loyalty, responsibility, fairness, and citizenship. Honesty الأمانة والنزاهة والولاء والمسؤولية والعدالة أو المساواة. And citizenship هي المواطنة. There's 5 different types of boards of directors. There's passive board, certifying board, engaged board, intervening board, and operating board. Also, we want to know the duties of the outside board members. It's an annual evaluation of CEO by outside members only. Outside members meet at least once a year without the CEO present, and they set the qualifications for membership of board member and communicate to shareholders. And they are responsible for recruitment and selection of the new board members. يعني هم بيختاروا الأعضاء الجدد في الإدارة. Also, we have the duties of the shareholders, active owners of the firm. هم حملة الأسهم، هم الأونرز، هم الحقيقيين. Avoid involvement in day-to-day operation. لا يتدخلوا في الأعمال اليومية أو الأعمال الشغل في الشركة، لا يعرفوا ما بتدخلوش فيه، هم فقط shareholders. They evaluate سنويا، يقيمون سنويا هو أداء هو البورد أو المجلس. And they be informed when firm evaluates board members ولا يجب يصل عندهم تقرير هو عندما يتم تقييم أعضاء المجلس. Common goal is to maintain ongoing corporate status. Of course, there's benefits for a strong board of directors. A strong board has a positive impact on the performance of the firm. Good corporate governance supports the financial requirements established by the shareholders. The CEO compensation and ethical reputation, no direct relationship. There is no direct relationship between the CEO compensation and the financial performance of the firm. It should not be. In many cases, the reverse is true, with poor performance firms having highly paid CEO. فليس هناك علاقة بين اللي هو تعويضات أو مكافآت CEO of the firm والأداء تبع المؤسسة أو الشركة. In many cases العكس صحيح، بيكون هو أداؤه فاشل والشركة تخسر، ولكن بيكون البنفت والمكافآت المدير التنفيذي في الملايين. Corporate governance and stakeholders. A varying set of requirements which may be in conflict. إذا حكينا employees, suppliers and community. Shareholders want the maximum return on their investment. Governments require legal and financial compliance. And NGOs require respect for global human and worker rights. There's a question for thoughts. Actually, we already covered that. So that's the end of that. And hopefully good luck with the exams. And I did a summary of the rest of the chapter of whatever is important we chose for chapter 7, 9, and 11. I have included that with at the e-learning portal. Thank you very much and have a nice day.